This is the Motorola Razr Ultra 2025, and Motorola says it's the foldable that finally makes sense for normal people, not just tech nerds or early adopters. But after using this as my daily phone, I realized there's one thing about this phone that completely changes how you use it, and one thing that might still stop you from buying it. So the big question is this the flip phone moment we've been waiting for, or just another cool idea with compromises? Motorola Razr Ultra product overview. So what exactly are we looking at? This is the Motorola Razr Ultra 2025, Motorola's most ambitious foldable yet, officially released in early 2025. It sits at the very top of Motorola's lineup and is aimed squarely at people who want flagship performance and a foldable design without feeling like beta testers. The big selling point here is balance. A huge, usable outer display, a refined hinge, and specs that finally feel competitive with slab-style flagships. This isn't a nostalgia play anymore. Motorola wants this to be your main phone, not a fun second device. Motorola Razr Ultra Performance. Okay, specs are nice on paper, but how does it actually feel day to day? Short answer? Fast. Really fast. The Razr Ultra is powered by Qualcomm's latest flagship Snapdragon chip, paired with plenty of RAM, and it shows. I use this for everything: doom-scrolling social media, editing photos, jumping between emails and Slack, and even a little mobile gaming, and I never felt slowed down. Apps open instantly, animations are smooth, and multitasking feels effortless. The high refresh rate on both displays makes scrolling feel buttery, which is one of those things you don't notice until it's gone. Heat management is also surprisingly solid for a foldable. Even after long camera sessions or gaming, it gets warm but never uncomfortable. Features and tech. Let's talk about the features that actually matter. First, the outer display. This is one of the largest and most functional cover screens you can buy right now. You can reply to messages, use full Google Maps navigation, control music, even watch YouTube without opening the phone. In real life, that means fewer flips, less distraction, and quicker interactions. Second, the hinge. Motorola has clearly refined this thing. It opens smoothly, stays at multiple angles, and the crease is noticeably less distracting than older models. You stop thinking about it after a day or two, which is exactly what you want. Third, software polish. Motorola's lightweight Android skin feels fast and clean. There are smart gestures like twisting to open the camera that actually become muscle memory. And the flex modes let you prop the phone halfway open for video calls or selfies, which sounds gimmicky but ends up being genuinely useful. Design and build. Aesthetically, Motorola absolutely nailed it. The Razr Ultra feels premium in a way earlier foldables didn't. You get materials like matte glass, aluminum framing, and even soft touch finishes depending on the color. Folded, it's compact and pocket-friendly. Unfolded, it feels like a normal-sized flagship phone. The weight is well-balanced, and one-handed use, especially with the outer display, is excellent. My only small gripe, like most glass phones, it can be a fingerprint magnet. And yes, you'll want a case, even though it looks so good naked. Battery life. Battery life is always a big question with foldables, and here's the thing, it's good, not magical. On moderate use, I consistently got a full day, sometimes a little more, without stressing. The outer display actually helps here, because you're not powering the big screen every time you check a notification. Fast charging is solid, wireless charging is included, and Motorola's battery optimization does a good job learning your habits. Power users might still want to top up by evening, but for most people, this passes the daily driver test. Pros. One of the best outer displays on any foldable. Flagship-level performance with smooth animations. Smart software features that actually improve daily use. Cons. Expensive compared to traditional flagships. Some apps still don't fully optimize for foldable screens. Final verdict. So, who is this for, and is it worth your hard-earned cash? Look, if you're someone who's been curious about foldables but didn't want to sacrifice speed, usability, or style, The Motorola Razr Ultra 2025 is the most convincing argument yet. It finally feels like a real phone first and a foldable second. If you love compact phones, multitasking, or just want something that feels fresh and different every time you use it, this is a no-brainer, assuming the price doesn't scare you off. But if you're perfectly happy with a traditional slab phone and just want the best camera or longest battery life possible, you'll still get more value elsewhere.